Welcome to Touchdown Club Tuesday here alongside Jim Mandich. I'm Barry Butel. We come to you each and every Tuesday from Shula's Steak 2 in beautiful downtown Miami Lakes. The first show, and boy, what a lineup you had.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun, and we had a good crew. We had Steve Shapiro, the witty, very well-respected sports anchor from Channel 7. We had a Heisman Trophy winner from the University of Miami, Gino Torretta. And, of course, our Dolphin guests were a lot of fun and very good. We had Richie Incognito, our starting left guard, and one of the most popular Dolphins of all in wide receiver Devon Bess.
Didn't take long for Devon to become a fan favorite. There's no doubt about it. Richie Incognito, it comes over primarily from the Rams, played a little bit with the Buffalo Bills before signing during the offseason with Miami. He says he feels pretty good about this football team approaching game number one.
Yeah, and he brings a good perspective. You know, Richie had former stints in the league with the Rams and with Buffalo. He sees the talent, and there is abundant talent, and he brings a toughness and a feistiness, quite frankly, that we were lacking on the offensive line. I think he's a real nice addition, and I love the pairing, Jake Long at left tackle and Richie Incognito at left tackle.
Jake is definitely one of the best players I've ever played with, and he is one of the better the left tackles in the game. He's a complete package. He has a sweet feet and pass protection. He's not a waist bender. He's a knee bender. Really good punch. The guy's passionate about the game, and he really loves what he does, and that's something that I really like, because I'm passionate as well, and I really like to play next to guys that really want to win.
So Richie Incognito happy and pleased with this team as they approach game number one at Buffalo. They'll do so offensively, too, with a new addition. Brandon Marshall at the wide receiver spot, and Devon talked about what he brings to not only the team but to the wide receiver grouping.
Devon was very complimentary about Brandon Marshall. I don't think we really saw it all fit together in the preseason, but Devon Bess was emphatic that Brandon Marshall opens up things not just for the running game but also for the passing game.
He's going to help us in a lot of ways. You know, obviously he's going to attract a lot of attention, and now that gives me, Brian Hartline, Ricky and Ronnie, opportunity to win one-on-one, and that's one of the things that we take pride in, winning one-on-one and making plays.
This game at Orchard Park, New York, Ralph Wilson Stadium on Sunday, the Bills come in offensively. A lot of talk early on has been C.J. Spiller, their rookie running back.
I love C.J. Spiller. In fact, a lot of people thought he was maybe the best player in last year's draft, maybe one of the top 3 or 4 players. He's electrifying. We saw him play for Clemson, a great player. But the Bills are a team with some problems. Let's face it. Their problems start up front on the offensive line, and I still think they're a little unsettled at the quarterback position with Trent Edwards. And even a larger macro problem for the Bills has been the constant turnover. Coaches turnover, general managers turnover, coordinators turnover on offense and defense, and I just think it's a team that really needs some stability.
And defensively, Chan Gailey's the head coach. He brings in George Edwards, who's a linebacker coach with the Dolphins. Reggie Torbor is going to get a start, I guess, at one of the linebacker spots. Dolphin fans familiar with him. Plus Lusney's in the middle from their linebacking core. Marcus Stroud is kind of a guy that's been in the NFL a while. He's up front on defensively. What are your thoughts from a defensive standpoint? What is Chad Henne and the offense facing?
Well, we know George from his time down here. Real good guy. Good to see him get that opportunity. But again, the Bills are moving from a 4-3 to a 3-4. I'm not exactly sure their personnel matches the new look they have, so that's going to take a cycle or two. There's some players you really like on the Buffalo Bills, and I'm not trying to diminish our competition. But in a division where you got the New England Patriots, where you have the Jets, and when you have the Miami Dolphins, the Bills are behind. And that's why I think this is just such an opportunity that cannot be missed by the Miami Dolphins. Tough to win on the road, but I think this Buffalo Bills team is a couple of years away, and they can and should be had this Sunday.
Should be a great matchup. Game number one in Orchard Park, New York. The Bills hosting the Dolphins. That'll do it for Touchdown Club Tuesday. For Jim Mandich, I'm Barry Butel.